Well, welcome back. I don't know what happened there. All righty. Don't know what happened. Welcome back, everybody. You like that? You like that? Stacy, where you been? How you doing? Did you read the cover? And Backwoods is in there. Yeah, good morning, everybody. Yeah, we're going to do this right now, baby. We're going to fill it out together. Stacy, you see what I got? What I got is sure good, baby. What I got is sure good. Hey, good morning, everyone. We working? Hello? Yeah, the microphone says it's working. Are we working? Are they, we got a little juju stifling. I'm going to get you some help, Backwoods, immediately. We're going to get that temperature lowered back down to normal. We got to raise enough money, though. It's $750 a year for the, and I can't afford that. My extortion payment each year ruins me. Ruins a lot of people, don't it? I mean, like, well, you talk about community. All right, I want to open this up real gentle. This is going to be historic. Yeah, we'll move them hurricanes out of your area, Groveland. I don't know. Let's go get this set up. I think it needs to be a little higher. First on YouTube to own the weather, Stacy. I'm good. Let's make it sunny or good cuddling. Don't be saying that shit here. That's pretty bad, you know. It's like somebody lost in the Sahara Desert. Hey, we'll get you a bottle of water. Yeah. Anyways, good morning, Stacy. This is it, baby. You're watching it live. Yeah. Like I said, any mofo can do this. Anybody can do this. All right, we got a lot of reading here. I'm not probably going to be able to get through it. It's all micro print. Let's see what we got here. Notice is hereby given that the given name, address, permit application has filed an application with the Texas Department of License and Regulatory Regulations for a state permit to conduct weather modification operations to change or attempt to change the natural development of clouds for the purpose objective of period and by the method summarized hereon below. Yeah. You better like me, ladies. You better be good to me. File an applicant that has applied to TDLR for a valid Texas weather modification license for the fiscal year of 2000, and then it leaves it blank. I guess you got to fill that in. Beginning September 1st. Given holds a valid Texas weather modification license issued by the state of Texas, given date issued, fiscal year. Number 3, purpose of proposed weather modification operation within a targeted area. And it don't say the state either, so I'll get you guys some good weather. Just send me $49.95 in. We'll get part of the money here. I'm not going to read this whole thing, but a couple of these, I'm like, are we got, is this a bad acid trip? What do they call that shit? What are them goons? You know, the goons. They say, what do they call that? When you read trip. Flashback. Yeah. You do LSD, you have flashbacks. Pimp Daddy and weather modificator. Request period of the permit. The purpose of weather modification operations carry out both operational area and target area. It does not say Texas, so I can get you guys some help out there in California. The area to be proposed by weather modification operation targeted area. The target area contained within the following boundaries. We'll put in Eastport, Maine 2. We'll find the farthest western landmass in the United States. It's probably Washington State. The method and the material to be used conducted operations summarized here on a meteorologist license. Here's our first roadblock. Licensed by the TDLR to conduct weather modification operations. So if you got a meteorologist license, that's the first thing we got to do. My women's got to go find a meteorologist, weather girl down in Texas to be part of my harem. This is not fucking happening in America. Could you imagine if Ralph had $500 million in the bank? I mean, dead serious. Do you realize what the fuck you could do? Yeah, and you call it a joke? You've been told how many fucking years weather modification going back to 1959. And we're not talking about just seeding clouds here. We're talking about moving jet stream, moving atmospheric streams. Weather modification operations suitable clouds for seeding and use a weather radar system as well as a standard analytic and weather forecasting procedure to guide aircraft to release nuclei, new clouds at top. This ain't good. Quick with flare rack. Yeah, this this ain't good. It's all about cloud seeding. It's way beyond that. Do you believe this? Nobody in the room is like, what the fudge? Right, this is a different application here. Person living in affected area eligible for petition for and cause an election or an election held as a road elections as certified submitted. That's I don't know what that means, but look at this. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. I got free scratch paper, 2 pages. All right. Let's see what we got here. Nobody's no like what the fuck? Is this for fucking real? I can't believe I'm doing this. Yeah, well, we're trying to. We got a major problem here. $750. Renewal license $750. License amendment. I don't know what that means. $650. They want my telephone number, my email, my business address. Ralphie Pimpin Service. Central Maine. Meteorologist full name. We're gonna, ladies, I need you gals to get out there and get me some more chicks from my crib. My what do they call that in the prostitute world? We gotta, you guys gotta find Texas weather chick who's got a meteorologist degree. All right. So that's number 2. I have certified that I have read and will abide by the Texas Weather Modification Act and the Texas Department of License and Regulation Rules, Texas Administrative Code. Holy shit, we need a lawyer. I need a lawyer. Has any person named above been denied a weather modification license or had a license suspended or revoked in Texas? Am I going to have to do a piss test? Oh, shit. All right. So this is a real McCoy right here, ladies and gentlemen. We watch Mike Morales talk about this all the time. And here it is. This is all you need. You need a pocket full of money, and you fucking go fuck with the weather. Person, firm, building, or facility you are meaning about. I don't know what that means. Under the Texas Public Utility Complaint, identity is not confidential. In the event, so according to this, we can go to Texas, I guess, website and find everybody who's got a weather modification license. Required copy and complaint. All right. So this is more legal shit. One of you ladies got a LLC. And here's the last one. No, actually, I got 2 more pieces. No, yeah. Consultation with the staff of Texas Department of License and Regulatory for a permit. So I got to get consultation. This is absolutely fucking not. I mean, this is just like, this can't be. This is it. No shit. That's some more shit here. Yeah, all right. We got one down. Just need a chunk of money, $750. So maybe Mike Morales will cover this video and say, hey, let's get Ralph for $750. And then we need a hot weather check. Ralph's already got a hottie for an LLC. and then we're gonna put this thing together. We're gonna bring Sister Golden here in Oregon. A nice steady 1-inch rainstorm in the next 24 hours. Nothing heavy. I have read and will be able in Texas. Identify the newspapers with a notice of intention is to be published 1 week for 3 consecutive weeks. Oh, we got to buy newspaper time. Hey. Wow, this is fucking amazing. I think this. I don't have any way to. No, I can't say this without using foul language. So, what do you think happens to these rich people? You know what I mean? Well, like Ted Turner. You know, like Ted Turner buys everything he needs here. His people do all the work for him, and then hey, let's make it rain in Montana. If all these people are doing this shit, there's a thing called the butterfly effect. And the butterfly effect is a butterfly on the other side of the earth flaps its wing, and that little tiny breeze keeps building and building and building till it's a hurricane. This is phenomenal. Here we are. I never thought in my wildest dreams. So anybody got anything to say about that? Sister Golden here didn't make it in here yet. Stephanie didn't. Let's hope they, here we go. This is a complaint form, so you got to take complaints about some old senile bitch, a man out there. I don't want that man controlling my weather. Oh, we can call them. Well, I already called them, and that's how I got the application. Dearest Dawn, you missed it, man. Look at this. Yeah. What do you think of that? A meteorologist check. Yeah, we need a meteorologist check. Well, you know, Mike's been talking about this for years now, you know, and I said, let's give them a call and see if we can get one mailed up to us. And here it is, right in front of your eyes. All we need is a shitload of money. What the fuck are you talking about? Can you not see this? I don't know what you're talking about. Read. Can you read that? No. It's, anyways, J7409. I know the language might be foul in here, but tough shit. I'm fucking blown away. Here it is. So you're telling me as a rich person, I can control the weather now? Matt, you better be good to me and give me a thumbs up or I'll put snow on your ass. Oh, no, it's got to be from Texas. According to this, it's got to be Texas meteorologist. So Stacy's an LLC. We're going to go to Texas and get us a hot chick with a meteorology degree. Are you you're the only one in the room laughing about this. I guess Matt ain't even getting it. I mean, it's funny, but it's scary at the same time. Do you realize if I was sitting on $500 million in the bank and, I was a little bored, I could go do this shit? I guess Dawn ain't too fucking excited either. Wow. I thought I'd get a bigger rise out of you folks than that. But whatever. There it is. Texas weather modificating. Read it and weep. You better be good to me, Matt. You got to send me some pot. You don't send me pot, I'll put snow on you. I mean, how? What? I mean, how do you get off on giving licenses to control the weather for $750? This is a real McCoy. We called them last week and they got it to me in 3 days. Zoom video one day after we get our pimp daddy dressed up. Yeah, no shit. Yeah. J7409, somebody go show this to her. She might not like the language, but tough shit. I'm numb. I'm literally numb that you can do this in America. It goes in here. It tells some of the parameters. 750 is not really too much in the grand scheme. No. I mean, I don't have 750, but I had 750. I'd go buy me a radio or a Life. Anyways. So you go to this weather person, right, in Texas. You call them up. You say, hey, I've been watching you for a couple of years now. You're just out of meteorology school. My name is Ralph, and I need a registered meteorologist to come work with me. Oh, what are you going to do? We're going to weather modification. I got the application right here, but I need somebody to join the team. You don't think a 25, 30-year-old doing the weather on Saturday and Sunday would jump at that? I'll give you $50 million. I think it's just an abomination myself. But whatever. All right. Finally got Dawn to smile. Good. That was my whole mission. Anyways, that was the latest. I just got this thing yesterday. Almost did a live video last night, but I got home too late and I says, well, I'll do it tomorrow. I don't know what happened to the other stream. It shut down, so I figured we'd do this one. You're blown away, Stacy? That's crazy, man. That's just, I mean, does the governors in another state know you can do this shit? What about the people downrange from in Arkansas or South Carolina? You can get a weather check. Yeah. Well, anyways, good morning, everybody. It's got a whole bunch of babble here. Might need you to read this over. Really, what it's looking like, though, is you're only allowed a cloud seed. So I'm a billionaire, and I go buy drones that brought 5 inches of rain to Dubai at 120 degrees. I go buy them drones that did that shit. It wasn't cloud seeding. And so you gotta go read all this shit. And I'm sure there's more to it. There you go. Anyways, good morning, everybody. This is a complaint form, so I don't really understand this because I only got a 3rd grade education. But I guess when you apply for this, other people can say, no, we don't want that Radical Ralph to have a weather plan. I guess that's what it is. I don't know. What a trip. And that's all it did. It took 4 days, 5 days to get this in the mail. Maybe I should do a GoFundMe. Hi, my name is Radical Ralph. I run a little YouTube channel, and I'm looking for your help. Not only do we need money, but we need personnel. I got an LLC right down there in Virginia Beach. Business degree and speed read. I don't think I could take a picture of it. And my camera's only, I don't know what it is, 7 pixels or 9 pixels. I could send you the whole deal if you want it. Just email me. I just wanted this to see if we could do it and what it would. I know you're serious. I know you're serious. But, I'm a very spiritual man. We don't fuck with the weather even if we could. We leave that up to nature. So I probably wouldn't participate, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, they have an online application. Thank you, dearest Dawn. Yeah, you can do this online. Anybody can. You know what I say? I say we get, 5,000 Mike Morales's Carol, and everyone just bombard them. Hey, we're sick of the weather up here in Maine, chemtrails and all that bullshit. I'm putting in an application to bring us some sunshine. To do it. Just to make the point. You got it. This ain't really about me wanting to control the weather. I don't want to control the weather. You know what I mean? Although I do get really frustrated when we get shit chemtrail over my house. Good morning, Blue Jay. Sure, Smokey this morning. I hope you all doing swell. Good day to you. Well, I can clear the smoke out once we get this application. Can you see what it is? Weather modification. Leave the weather alone. So you know about the butterfly effect? That's a real deal, That's a real deal. Could be anything. Could be anything as lighting a campfire in your backyard, causing weather change. I mean, you know what I mean? What do you think of that, Blue Jay? We'll get them fires out for you. Put an application for y'all to blow these nasty chemtrails. Yeah, I know. Well, that's all I got over my head today. All scumbag chemtrail leftover shit, probably 1,000 miles away, floated in here. White sun. But we had 3 good days here. All right. Yeah. Well, we're just showing you how obscure life has gotten here in America, You know, them people that say, oh, you can be all you can be, that bullshit we listened to all them years. Well, that might have been true in Gap, but don't be talking about that bullshit now. People aren't going to be able to feed themselves pretty soon. So weather modification in Texas application right here in America. I don't know what this even says. I didn't even look. Let me get my glasses out. The butterfly effect is very real. They said time and all blow to the west. Texas Environment Regulatory Enforcement Division. That really don't tell you it's weather modification, but I don't have. I don't really have one of these papers. $750. Where are you? Can you see that? Where are we? I think you can see it. No, that's for the other one. Let's go to this one. That's it. $750 gets you a license. What if I should? Well, if I was a billionaire, I would definitely have this filled out and hold on to it for another 5 years and see where it all goes. Maybe it'd be a good investment for long term. You know, hey, commercial fishing licenses are worth $500,000 now in Alaska. If you don't know that. You want to go up there salmon fishing, you get all the equipment, you get all the money in the world, you can't go because they won't license. They put a cap on the license. So you got to go hire or rent someone else's license. Well, I think it might be the same here as this time goes on. What a trip, baby. What a trip. We were laughing about it yesterday, Sis and I. Yeah, we're going to get this all happening, and yeah. I don't think them fires are going anywhere, Blue Jay. My theory is unless you get a couple inches of rain up there to stop them, they're not going out. Them fires aren't going to burn out. There ain't no way. They'll probably September, October before the fires go out. Sister Golden here told me 570 square acres had grown. That was yesterday. So I'm sure it's up to 600,000 acres. Getting ready to cut the grass. The sun is so hot. Yeah, I got a weed whack. But we'll do what is it here? I don't even remember what the other one about an hour. I'll do another hour and a half, then I'm gonna get going. I'm really not looking forward to doing this shit. I mean, I never thought in my wildest dreams all this would come burning my skin. Much different than when I was a kid. Well, I'm going to tell you something, Stacy, before you jump to, what do they call that shit? Conspiracy theory and all that other bullshit. I'm going to tell you the truth. We have no atmosphere. We're in a grand solar minimum. I think I can bring that up. Let's go see the sun. No sunspots. There are no sunspots. Look at the sun. Look at this shit. You get a few little dit dots there. The sun is almost void completely of sunspots. So what do sunspots do? Well, when they turn to the Earth, they send charged particles to the Earth, which interact with the ionosphere. And what does that do? It filters out UVB and UVC rays. It filters it out. UVC should never hit the Earth, and it has hit the Earth in this grand solar minimum. What else does it do? It makes Ralphie be able to talk to Australia on ham radio on a piece of wire. So that's I would blame this, number one. Number two, if you get all kinds of prism effect going over the sun with chemtrailing, that might be a possibility. But right now, that's probably your biggest problem right now. We're all as ham radio operators every night. You can hear people saying, well, might get better, might get better. That's what they're talking about. Good morning, peeps. Jewel, where have you been? I'm going to rewind this for you. We got it in the mail yesterday. If you can't see the avatar, what do you think, Jewel? This is it. We're planning our weather modification right now. Stacy's been a big help. We need a hot chick from Texas that does the weather on the weekend to join my harem. You've been right here. What do you think of this? I mean, well, from your perspective, what do you think of this? I mean, we can laugh about this whole shit, but I just find it amazing that the average Joe now, not that it was any better leaving it up to the military and NASA to conduct weather experiment. What do you think about the average person applying for a $750 license? They actually sent me an application. Dude, it's right here. I didn't print this out. You know, I don't know what's going on in this lower back, but let's hope it's not a crippling problem or something, like bone cancer or some shit. I want something fast and sweet. You know what I mean? Because you can have this mess. This isn't what I was brought into. We watched the fucking Taliban run us out of goddamn Afghanistan, just like they did 50 years ago, 40 years ago in Saigon. Yeah, and we already knew it was going to happen. It took them 3 years. Took them 3 years before they finally pulled the plug, because they knew what was coming was going to be a mess. I believe that's why Donald Trump didn't. They sent it in 4 or 5 days. I think we did that phone call on Wednesday or Thursday. Oh, today, Jewel, you got any news? I gotta go. Let's go look that up. Any news on the protest? I forgot about that. I'm going to type it in. Nurses protest. Yeah. Let's see if we can find it. Anybody got supposed to be a big press. Vaccination. Maine. It's nurses COVID-19 for healthcare. Michigan. Sacramento. Texas. No, I can't find nothing. I haven't seen anything yet. No, I just did a quick search on it. Only thing I can say is admire you about the presidency. He said after 5 presidents, I don't want to pass this on to yet another. Hey, good morning. I got a weather modification application. MJ. No, he isn't the one that. I don't think he's the one that did it. You all miss Jimmy Dore show. He will be putting out another video. He takes his live stream and then he'll edit small parts of it. You got to really watch that. What really the whole story was, Stacy. He really had nothing to do about it. He really had nothing at all to do about it. And what are we going to do? Go to re-elect this guy in for fucking 3 years? Oh, he was such a great president. He got us out of Afghanistan. Come on. You don't have no judicial. You have no legislative branch. And you don't have no executive branch. It's all being controlled by the CIA. Pompeo's pissed, by the way. Pompeo got caught lying through his teeth, which he always does. But keep him on the rolls. What's he earning? $2 million a month? MJ, weather modification. Here you go. You missed it, bro. The Texas weather modifiers sent me an application, if you can believe that. I mean, that's just fucked up, man. That's all I got to say about that. Oh. We don't know what's going on down there, but it's getting progressively worse. And we ain't going to the butchers. No weapons of mass destruction here. None under there. None over there. None under my house. No. No weapons of mass destruction. I'll be back. I gotta go have a smoke. I thought you guys get a kick out of that. Anyways, how's everyone doing today? Having a little issue, and it ain't going away. And I'm very, very anxietied out. I'm pretty anxietied out. I see a big bud. The 17th already. Holy shit. We ain't getting no melons. We ain't getting no melons this year. Ralph failed. Ralph failed because fucking people in Texas probably doing weather modification, right? Oh, boy. One for you, one for me. Saying, yes, I've been taking this, it ain't working on it, so I don't know what the fuck going on. Boy, talk about feeling alone. Yeah. Well, in the movie Soylent Green, I got so bad, doctors are only for the elite now. And his nephew brings him an orange, a real orange, skanky looking orange, but the guy was like, oh my God, a real orange. Yeah. Nothing to see here. All right, handsome. Can you help me? Come on. Good job. Yeah, big handsome dog, huh? Big ride last night. Yeah, says hello to everybody as we drive down the road. I'm feeling making breakfast this morning. We'll forego that. All right, anybody got anything they want about? Frozen. Is my chat frozen? I don't know what's going on, MJ. I don't know what's going on. Main nurses. Let's put a comma there. You know what? Maybe because you got to change the M to a cap. Well, they all are capital. Let's see if this changes the search results. I'm not finding nothing. No, Sacramento, Michigan. So there's supposed to be a big rally today at the State House. Texas, nurses protest. Washington. Yeah, I guess nobody's in covering this. Charlotte, Duke, Sanford. Look at all these protests all over the world, and YouTube ain't going to give it to me. So even nobody did a video down there. I don't know if any of you folks on... Hey! Yeah, got it, girl. Look at it. Look at it. I'm sorry we didn't wait for you. But I hope you slept well, and I hope the smoke is gone. You know what I mean? We get this whole thing together. Stacy's got the LLC, so we need a lawyer. And then all you babes are going to go down to Texas and find a hottie chick that does weather. Yeah. We're going to be called Radical Rain Man Ralph soon. We'll bring sis a nice 1-inch rainstorm up there in the Northwest, all across the Northwest. 24 hours, 1 inch, nice and easy. Well, we need a Jew lawyer, but we need, according to this application, we need a registered meteorologist. So we came with the idea to get my harem growed it up more better. Not that all you ladies ain't good enough, but we're gonna have to pick up a Texas meteorologist. Given name of permit of applicant has applied to TDLR for a valid Texas weather modification for the fiscal year, which begins September 1st. So if we can raise enough money and get this whole thing together. If not, you know what? I think they're going to do the juju. No, I don't want Al Roker. What are you kidding me? I want a hot babe. Hey, Roker. Reservoirs. A lot of people really pissed off about that. You know, New World Order, you don't understand what Goyim is. You're just Goyim. And who do you think is putting this whole thing together, the New World Order? I mean, it's not a joke. I can go here and maybe, if the Jews let me, go do a Google search. George W. Bush talking about weather modification. I mean, talking about New World Order. Every one of that speech when I hated the son of a bitch. He was a communist in my book. You call him what you want. They worship them motherfucking family up here. I'll tell you that much. He's right down. He's about 3 hours south of me. Place called Kennebunk. And they got their compound, the Bush compound. Yeah. Once you found out about fucking who did 9/11, you should have went in there and dragged his ass out in a wheelchair. You better watch what you're saying. I'm sitting in a wheelchair. And I'm having trouble, very big trouble this morning, Sister Golden here. I'm having big trouble. It's the tailbone. Well, she, according to this, she needs to be, where are we here? We got big trouble. And, oh, well, let me go to this part of the application. And it's really not too hard to fill out. I think it's on this one. Weather qualifying, hereby educated institute. Yeah, this is the one. Given describe your employment history in meteorology and or weather modification. So I think this is the one that needs to be filled out by the weather modificator. So if she's been doing Saturday and Sunday weather, for a TV channel. Evidently, this is the application. It's required to have a meteorology degree. I really wish I could send this to you all and look it over. I think, Mike Morales has been talking about this shit for how many years now? And just for shits and get. Matter of fact, I should pack this up and send it to Mike Morales as a joke. What do you think of that? I just find it really amazing that the only thing stopping me is money. But can you imagine a Texas billionaire down there, bored with his wife, bored with life? Hey, let me go fuck with the weather and put an application in. You take care. Yeah, but get out there before it gets too hot. Good to see you, Stacy. Mike might spit out his cigarette. He'd be like, what the fuck? Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Because Stacy's really wound up. You want me to send it to him? I wonder if I can put it right back in the envelope. Can somebody tell me? Oh. Can somebody tell me if it's got this stamp on here? I mean, I wrote the lady down there. She's wacky doodle, if you know what I mean. But do you think I could use the same envelope? Take care, Stacy. I don't know if I can do this. She really ain't too helpful. So I was thinking, wonder if I scratched all this shit off and just use this side. No, I'm not going to copy it. Anybody got an idea? I know your lag time, but the envelope has got this on it. Like maybe if I just scratch it off and then we put the postage on there, necessary postage. I could fold it up and put it in one of them foam envelopes. I think he'd get a kick out of that. He'd do a better job than I did, I guess. We're trying. That's about it. That's about all it takes. Just money. No, you can't refuse reuse pre-stamp. Thank you. Yeah, I don't have an envelope this big. I mean, I could fold it up and put it in one of them foam ones. Oh boy. If I had a copy machine, I would make 4 copies. I send one to Jamie, one to Mike, one to Carol. Especially Jamie. Jamie probably blow this thing right out. All right, we'll decide what we're going to do there. Okay, right now, anyway. I can't find nothing. There's supposed to be a protest in Augusta today. I can't find nothing on the internet. Sister Golden Hair. What's this? Equate. The ones that are like Benadryl. Guess what? India, baby. Not China, India. Take care, Stacy. Adobe format and can email it out. I don't think you're going to get it. I don't think you're going to be able to get it. My camera ain't going to pick up. That's not a HD camera, so I don't think you're going to be able to pick it up. It's going to be all blurry. We'll decide. I really ain't got the money right now to do that anyways. I gotta go. I gotta get some clamps. Yeah, I gotta get onto the old buggy today, and I gotta go run and spend money. We need a couple clamps, and I think they're 2 and an 8, but I'm not sure. So I gotta bring buggy down there. We'll be all right. We'll have the windows open. Buddy's got his head out the window anyways. Well, you know what? You saying that? I wonder if you could go to the license bureau and download the PDF just like I got. You know what I mean? Download the PDF and then send it out to the channels that you think would get a kick out of it. J7409 might get a kick out of it too. All right. Well, there you go. There you go. But I think it'd be nice if Mike got a piece of mail in the mail, right? Like, here's your application, dude. Weather modification in your backyard, yeah. We don't have no problem with that. Just as long as you pay the Goyim. Wow, we got a naked picture of Hunter Biden here. Fessing up. Neglected money-making machine pinned to the Atlas. They did a 26-minute video. I'm not seeing much at all on this another brutal evacuation. Yeah, the Taliban. Yeah, the Taliban. The Al-Qaeda. Yeah. So that was really kind of sad watching that. I watched BBC and DW last night. Fucking people trying to cling to the aircraft. Supposedly they didn't show it, but there's, I don't know if anyone did a YouTube video. Dropping off the aircraft at 2,000 feet in the air. Let's see what we can see. People falling off. It's not coming up. People falling off the aircraft from Afghanistan. Kabul. This was unbelievable. I mean, I really, honestly, how fucking stupid are we? We're doing the same thing. And you know what? You know, sister, I'm going to tell you something. And I swear to this. I don't know where it is. You can download the PDF. So many people don't believe weather modification is real. How stupid are they? How fucking coward Jew are they to sit there and try to argue with us? You filthy motherfucker. While you're sucking dick to try to earn a living and support your family, we're out here looking at all this brutal shit reality in New World Order, and we're here to tell you what the fuck is going on because you don't have time. They shouldn't have got involved in it. Anyways, here's a video. Here's a video. I didn't see it yet because they censored the news. They didn't want to show such. So if you're warning, you know, you got a low heart. Turn around. There goes one body. Splat. There goes another one. All these people, many of them work for American air bases. Many of them fought with our people, and we'd just leave them there. Fuck you. You know, one thing I will say, it's a sausage fest, ain't it? I don't see any chicks there. Oh my gosh, here goes two. Look at that. Look at that. Too bad they weren't closed up. We could see what it looked like, the people jumping out of the Twin Towers. All the dejected people that gave their heart and soul to be close to Americans and work on their air bases and shit. Just leave them behind. Fuck them. Yeah, I'll get the thing. So, I don't know what it was, 2001. And I don't remember who it was. James Colbert. I don't know who it was. I would at least flap my arms. Yeah, no shit. I watched one on 9/11, dude. That was really fucked up. What happened? The guy falls straight down, feet first, right? And I guess he, you know, favored his right leg, and he braced himself for impact and put his fucking hip bone up through his fucking chest. There was some good video on that. I think YouTube pulled them all down. All because you wanted to do this whole New World Order shit. Embassy being evacuated. Just like you said, the guy said. And he was a colonel, and I know when I looked into that man's eyes, I said, if you was my leader, I'd be following this guy wherever I go. And that's what he said. He said, this is going to turn into just another Vietnam. They're going to hang out there till they get enough heroin out of the place. And that's all that was about. Had nothing to do with 9/11. They had nothing to do with 9/11. Don't give credit where credit's due. Israel. And they ran people over when the aircraft was moving. Look at all these people. We've been working for you Americans. What are you doing? Just leaving us behind. This is what happens when an unarmed society deals with stupidity. They are unarmed. I don't think the average They were running people over with this fucking thing. Look at this shit. Yeah. That's more dramatic than the Vietnam one. Look, they're trying to hold on. Helicopters flying over Kabul. I'm surprised Taliban didn't put a heat-seeking missile up the ass of the aircraft.
They also urge all countries to be willing to receive Afghan refugees and refrain from any deportations. The world is watching.
It's not this complicated. You have no business being in there. Congress didn't declare war. Now they got all our equipment. They got helicopters. They got planes. They got MRABs. They got machine guns. They got ammo. There ain't one video out there showing the fleeing Americans blowing up their ammo supply, did they? No. Never been in one of these.
We're just going to bring you these live and exclusive pictures.
Look at this.
From inside the presidential palace.
Look at this.
What you are looking at right now.
You CIA people. Look at this.
Fighters
$100 million fucking dollars a day for 100 to 20 fucking years. 20 fucking years, $100 million, according to Jimmy Dore.
Lush environs of the presidential palace.
Jimmy didn't. If you weren't live on Jimmy Dore last night, you wouldn't have heard all the particulars. But we can go see that fat pig, warmongering communist Jew, Mike Pompeo. I played this earlier. I'll go get the video. I'm surprised Dabu ain't all over the place. I don't see him. Good 9/11 video. They're still trying to get 9/11 people arrested. They're all going to be dead by the time. Where'd the video go? Here we go. Hypocrisy at its best from your fucking CIA director, you cocksuckers. Cut their budget. Get rid of them. Don't come in here saying you're going to drain something.
Wrong,
you can drain my fucking cock in your ass, you fat fucking Jew. Uneasy about people left in it. Well, it's pretty bad. I mean, it's classic, though. Watch this. I'll put this in chat later. Yeah, you worrying about Osama bin Laden, and you got this filthy fucking war pig, John Brennan, John Bolton, Condoleezza, Colin Powell, that other filthy Jew, Kissinger. Yeah, you got all these people running around in D.C. fucking controlling us. You better think good and hard about what you're doing. And why no state in this country didn't, once they found out 9/11 was an inside job, why they didn't go bullshit and step up? How come no state is in 9/11 grand jury investigation? How come the state police aren't there? Watch this.
To pin all the blame for what's transpired in these last few weeks on the deal he says he, quote, inherited from President Trump and from you.
Watch this. Any good news? Yes.
I wouldn't have let my 10-year-old son get away from this kind of pathetic blame shifting.
Critics say that for...
Anyways, you got to watch this. You got to watch. You really got to watch this. This is like, it's what the fuck are you paying this guy for? You want to bitch about people on your fucking system? What the fuck about him? Choose your battles big, motherfucker. Don't be a coward Jew. Stephanie. Hey, Stephanie. Hey. Look what I got in the mail, Stephanie. Here she is. There's your good news, Stephanie. Hey, look at this. My application for weather modification, Stephanie. Look at that. Hey. We're not only going to be a pimping, but, you know, I realize, you know, I don't want to be pimping all my life. So we're going to expand. Oh, no kidding. What do you think of that? No, well, wait a minute. Let's put not the cart before the horse type deal. First, we need a registered meteorologist. Then we need a lawyer. We got the lawyer. Stacy was in here. We can go back and watch, you know, just watch probably your best deal, Dawn. If you want to see exactly how this precision recreation happened 50 years ago in Saigon, just watch the movie The Killing Fields. Yeah, I'm a weather control man. All right, well, I'll put this one. I don't want to upset anybody, but I hate this motherfucker. John Brennan, John Bolton. All these wab pigs you bring into your fucking cabinet. So we can let this play a little bit.
U.S. to cut a deal with the Taliban without the Afghan government even in the room.
Do you see this? This even was covered on BBC. That this fucking clown and the fucking Taliban were making deals behind the back of the president of Afghanistan. They weren't even in the room. They had no negotiation whatsoever. How do you do this?
Hugely demoralizing and led inevitably to where we are today.
Yeah, Chris, that's just simply not true. Go read the deal. Go read the conditions that were built into the deal. I was in the room. I was at the center of working.
No, he didn't answer. He asked you, was the government of Afghanistan in the room? And they weren't.
Weak American leadership always harms American security. So this is in the context of the Biden administration that has
I don't feel secure with people like you in D.C.
Right, they've been focused on critical race theory while the embassy is at risk.
He's worried about the fucking embassy.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of blame to go around. It was the Trump administration, Secretary Pompeo's staff that negotiated with the Taliban beginning in 2018. And they did a rather crucial thing that I think has been part of the failure here, which is they excluded the Afghan government from the negotiations.
They did exclude it. That's all right. Don't worry about them. Why you guys even focus on that shit? I don't understand why you do. Super Dave came in here, didn't give me a thumbs up.
That the Taliban
he came in here to promote another channel, and he's doing that shit again. So if he keeps it up, we'll be blocking Super Dave. If you're not into being here and not into being these fine people, stay the fuck out. You're not part of the club.
That said that they would break from Al-Qaeda. That said that they would take on to take on. Jake, trust but verify.
There you go. Well, I mean, you know, I don't know everything. You know, don't comment, don't bitch at somebody till you walk in them shoes. But this guy has got a video where he's laughing at how they'd kill your fucking children. And we get away with everything. We do anything we want. And many of you seen the video. He was up there in some fucking $80,000 leather seat in front of a crowd, and they were all laughing about it. You thought that was funny, didn't you? This is a true terrorism. These are the people. He knows who did 9/11. Do you notice in all this bullshit, none of these fucking news reporters ever ask him, who do you think did 9/11? If this motherfucker said bin Laden, then what's going on here? Why? The music should have been from The Exorcist, right on. I'll get the link to this. I would urge you all, it's only a couple minutes long. Actually, it's 333 long. So for you people that don't like numerology and all that bullshit. Yeah, so go watch this. I mean this. What, it's Thursday. Let's go back over here. You know, $100 million a day. $100 million fucking dollars a day for 20 fucking years. And you got McDonald's workers earning $12 an hour. What are you in, fucking insane? Jewish numerology. You paying taxes and taking tax fucking pay? Done living in the past. Need to concentrate on the future. Yeah, but always bring that past home. Oh, yeah, Jimmy Dore. Did you watch him? It costs you $20 billion to end homelessness in this country as of right now. And they gave Joe Biden $25 billion extra for the military budget. And that was on paper. We know the Jews are behind the scene with missing money. You still haven't found the $2.8 trillion that Rummy was talking about the day before 9/11. Where'd all that go? Weather modification, Tiger, Swan, Blackwater, Halliburton, Kellogg, and Root to be over there. I forgot how many civilians, as they were called, we had hired. Judy needs a burqa now. A big or whatever that shit is called. Yeah, well, we're starting on it. We got to get a couple more leads. We're working on her burqa. You know, we're trying to comply. We don't believe in any religion, but what we do believe in is the right of the people to keep their religion. You know, you want to believe that shit, that's your own deal. But we're going to try to get her complied. You know, it'd be nice if you were rich people in here. Y'all send me a nurse's, not a nurse. What do they call that shit? The flying nun shit. Nun. Yeah, we get her dressed up this week as a nun, next week as a burqa. Cover that fine woman, yeah. Yeah. You're living in you live in, I mean, we can go, I don't think he'll bring it up. Let's go bring it up. Let's go see if we can bring it up. The absolutely, many of you guys, I know Stephanie and I know Sis. But you know, I mean, it just, it's just, I don't quite understand what goes on in our America, you know. I mean, we already did this shit verbatim. You know, we'll go watch a little bit of this madness. So you fucked over thousands of fucking people. Hey, hello, little... Wait. You fucked over thousands of people just like you did in fucking Vietnam. These people were working for you. These people who are working for you, you know, cleaning the dishes and feeding people and all that shit. You know? And you just fucking shit them right the fuck out. It's classic. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Watch this. Back then, millions and millions. You know what that helicopter cost America to build? Watch what you're going to do with the fucking thing. This is the evacuate. Hey, Eddie. I got my weather modification application. Look at this. Throw it overboard. Fuck American taxpayer money. Fucking dump it in the sea. That's a South Vietnam regular army guy. I watched a whole video on that. And when the VC were moving in, he took off with the helicopter. Terrorizing. Yeah. I hate them fucking helicopters. I get seasick in them. Water buffalo. Yeah. Because when you close the door, there's like 2 feet that you can see out the back. And we're looking at the sky. Then we're looking at treetops. Yeah. Same fucking madness. All these people want to get out. I worked for you. What the fuck are you doing for me? Why the fuck are you blowing me the fuck off? Same with Afghanistan. Take care. Take good care, Stephanie. Hope you have a good day. Corporations will pay for it, no problem. Yeah. They even push these off the ship. Yeah, they are. T-62 tank. Hey, take care, Stephanie. Some people say wait for the potato greens to start wilting, and then you cut them and leave the potato in the ground for another month if you can. And what that does is make the skin thicker. As far as sunflower seed, you want to wait till they're all black. They got black on them. Medical advice from depopulation specialist, war criminals, and living multi-millionaire minions. So much for hopium. Yeah. Take the wind right out of your sail of being free. Yeah. Anyways, good video to watch. What was going on here is a video called The Killing Fields. And then you get an idea. We've done the same fucking thing. Verbatim. In 2001, I don't remember who it was. It was a colonel, and he was in Alex Jones, maybe. And he said, this is not going to end. It'll be a perpetual war till they realize they got to go find another problem because the people are pushing back. And then when you evacuate out of here, you're going to do the same thing you did in Saigon. And what I found funny in the last 48 hours is how many goddamn motherfuckers in the news media that are comparing this to the evacuation of Saigon. I didn't say that. I'm telling you what the fuck is going on. Peeps, I bet you can prep as the best you can. The evil one's full tilt. Oh, it ain't full tilt now. They ain't full tilt now. You wait to see what's coming. I've been on a jelly bean diet. You watch that artificial food flavoring in them jelly beans, you better be careful about that shit. What's this? I don't know what you're talking about, but anyways, have a good time in here. Yeah, I was thinking of that yesterday. Well, I totally failed. It's overwhelming. You know, it's just too. It's getting a little tough for me. You sure it's depression? Well, you know, that's what we're here for, not to be depressed. Some people can't take it and they can't deal with it. Well, then that's your own deal. But I find that, you know, I find that if you really believe in we the people, then you got to put some time in that. It ain't paying your fucking taxes, shithead. It's gaining control of your fucking ignorant communist senators that backed all this shit. So let's go back and find out who put their fucking name on advancing into Afghanistan, Iraq, and Gaddafi's country. You know what I mean? You know, let's go find out who put their name on there. You signed your name to go in there, Senator? Did you not do any research at all? Send them all to the fucking Guantanamo Bay. Meanwhile, Nancy Pelosi got $350 million in the bank in 20 years. Yeah, there ain't no connection there. It's not an open government, okay? It's a very evil war pig because that's the only way they can make money. See, these are war pigs, just like Ozzy Osbourne told you. War pigs. Motherfuckers couldn't figure out a way to make money on pot, though, right? Legally? No. We'll go kill. Anyways, I hope everyone's doing well. We're not here to upset anybody, Stephanie. We don't know why we keep hitting a bad nerve there, but we hope not. We got you make some good money, you know, if you're former military. You know, these Halliburton, Brown, Kellogg, and Rube, Blackwater, Tiger, Swan, whatever they call them now. That's right. Fucking working mercenaries in your country being paid. That's what you can do with $2.8 trillion, Donnie Rumsfeld. Remember when George Bush was shitting the bed? Word was coming out. They got him so fucking sedated because they didn't want him to spill the beans. Anybody remember that? I love my country. You know what I mean? I love my country. Very much so. But I don't like the way it's going. I don't think anyone else. Doing with it. Keep pissing on it. If you're not on medication, go out and piss on it once a day. Yeah, we failed on our potatoes. I just think it's common sense, you know. I mean, what the fuck are we doing? We're doing the same thing all over again. You knew it was coming. Many told you it was coming. Excuse me. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Here's another idiot going to tell you how to become a billionaire overnight. I don't know if they're going to show the video of this. This was C-130s getting hammered back in the day. Oh, this is about Afghanistan. It said it was about evacuation of Vietnam. They lied. What are you going to do with these guys? What are you going to do with these? How many are coming? How many coming back home to get a job? Yeah, look at this madness. Hey, look at this one. Let's watch this one, The Telegraph. Look, they're going to compare the two. All right. Let's compare the two. I mean, as a young guy, I think we were pretty kind of heartbroken, We thought that was a good deal. Go kill Charlie Khan. And then we're watching all this fucking madness. You know what I mean? I planted corn and sunflowers just for a block. They did well. Same deal. These are experts, I think that's one of the biggest problems. I think for me, trying to realize how fucking stupid this whole goddamn thing is these are military experts. And I'm not a military expert. I'm a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? There you go. Thousands of people that gave their life and their time for this, to support this country in their country, and then you just bail on them. I don't know where their strategy comes from. What are you going to do? You shouldn't have got there in the first place. There was no business of going here. Look at that Toyota. Did you see that? Look at that Toyota right there. That's what they call them, the Crown. 4 headlights. Beautiful car. The final hours. WBUR. That's a great radio station. WBUR. I think they're in your territory. I'm almost sure it's WBUR. It's in your territory, Jay. Second U.S. Marine Corps. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Yeah, same deal, just a different day. We keep doing the same thing over and over. That means you got to go get on your knees and just give up and put all your shit into that boogie shit? I don't think so. I think it just take a little people working together to stop this shit. I mean, this is bullshit. Quit getting involved in our Federalist Papers, as I understand it, and I'm no expert. Somebody in the room can correct me. And they say don't leave your borders with your military. in your Federalist Papers? Well, your forefathers told you don't leave your borders. One, that was all a setup. World War II was a setup. Gulf of Tonkin was a setup. Fucking Korea was a setup. What did I give a fuck about the Chinese in Korea? What are you, fucking stupid? They ain't gonna come here. Worry about the fucking Russians. Worry about your best friends with Russia and all this other horse shit. And then fucking a year later, you both turn into mortal enemies. And you at each other's throat for fucking 60 fucking years, 70 years. Look at this. Mortars. I was hoping they'd do some video of the C-130 trying to taxi off, and Gooks put a fucking mortar round right through the wings, blew the flue tank right out of it. That's how good they were. They could direct fire them mortars and hit your ass in the wing. Good. Imagine if they'd put that $100 million fucking dollars. That's just on the Afghani bullshit. That don't include the other bullshit. Fucking Iraq and the rest of the other military shit. Probably $200 million a day. You just think about your coffee break when you're sitting there working. And what you could have done for American workers in this country if you didn't deal with the fucking Chinese. If you didn't go and fucking fight wars all over the goddamn world. You know, there's hundreds of goddamn rock and roll music from my day that tell you about this shit. They told you, stay the fuck out. Mind your own goddamn business. I don't want to be a policeman for the fucking world, but don't come on this land. A well-regulated militia, I should have an artillery battery ready. On the ready. You know, go clear some of this fucking land up here in Maine and have people go sign up for fucking militia, and we get artillery, mortars, air support. I'm not scared of the neighbor owning a fucking artillery piece, not at all. We'll go up there and we'll learn how to work with one another in case we got to defend this fucking road. Be no problem. You give me what I need. Four times an hour, MJ, yeah. But, you know, these motherfuckers getting you hoodwinked. I'm in America, I pay my taxes. Yeah, fuck you. To do this shit? You know what, I was in high school, right? When I don't know if I used to watch the news. You know, I was watching news like many of you guys did. And they said back in 75 that 1997 will pay the debt off for this bullshit. We'll pay the debt off for this bullshit. So I'm sitting there in high school. I'm like, what do you mean? Well, all your tax money for the next 20, 30 years are going to go to pay for this bullshit. And so it showed responsibility. But people don't talk that way in the last 20 years, I don't think. I don't think the news media said, wow, we're going to be in this for a long time. How you doing, Bubba? I'm just watching, letting this shit run. It's the same thing in Saigon. Same thing. And do a good job there, Bubba. I like your work. Keep it up. Go listen to these people's stories, you know, about the madness. Look at that International. Did you see that? Look at that. International fire truck. I don't know what you're bending over for. There goes news media. You know, they got the news media out of there. This Killing Fields movie is all about that. The guy had an assistant there, Div Prawn, I think was the guy's name. Got him out of a lot of hot jams, you know, this American, I think he was a news reporter. Got him out of jam with the VC, you know. Anyway, does all that shit. And when it's time to go, they can't get him out of the country. So he walked through the Killing Fields, I think into Laos, and contacted his friend. And there was a big news media. I don't remember what it was. New York Post, Washington Post, New York Times or something. The guy worked for, and he got a letter from his friend from Laos and got him out of there. It was pretty incredible. Do the same fucking thing over and over and over. I would call that foolish. Am I perfect? Fuck no, but I don't try to be foolish. So this is American Embassy. I actually didn't even see anybody in here doing video. I don't know where Dabu is. I know you've been doing some good work, Bubba, but, you know, I look forward to Dabu's keep me a track of what's mainstreaming. I like that international, man. That's pretty. Well, I mean, what's the purpose of this? The purpose of this is maybe sink in, and maybe when you filthy Jew control fucking senator, and they are filthy Jew controlled in most cases, and we can prove that in most cases, wants to go fucking kill people in Canada, you tell them, don't you do that. Is it going to change anything? I don't know. But I'm not running to some fucking Holy Ghost skirt and save me. No, I'm not ready to give up yet. We might have trouble walking here, but that calcium citrate's making my lower back feel a little bit better. It's been about a half an hour. So I think we got some real problems going on. I mean, pretty obscure. That looks like an antenna right there. That looks like what are them antennas for receive antenna? It's a receive antenna. Globe Magazine to get TBE real news. To get the real news. What do you mean, like National Enquirer? I don't know what the Globe is. So, you know, you don't have to live like this. Your children don't have to be paying for college. You don't have to be doing none of this shit, but this is what you choose to do. And you see, you choose to go in debt to fight a war. The bullshit. Well, they're not even wars. They're fucking murdering sprees, as far as I'm concerned. But that's me. Will you be willing to go in debt for that? But you ain't willing to go to debt to fucking put every kid in this country to college? Bring manufacturing truly back. Don't give me the Carrier air conditioner shit. That was all bullshit. And that was the only thing that fat fucking Jew could fucking talk about. But you know what's funny? That fat fucking Jew was talking about, I brought back 1,200 jobs. No, you didn't, you fucking lying sack of shit. Because shortly after he opened his mouth about that, one of the news reporters did an interview with that carrier CEO. And he says within 3 years, we're only going to have 250 people working here out of the 1,200. We're all going robotic. Robotics coming, man. Coming from McDonald's, coming loading your shelves at Walmart. It's a done deal. So what are you doing? Prepare for this. What are you going to do to these people? No way. So Obama and Biden are having a feud? Research, and especially, I heard Delta variant was enhanced. I was listening to some guy last night who's a doctor on ham radio. What an asshole. I wanted to call him. I wanted to, if I had the power, I would have keyed up. You don't know what I'm talking about? Somebody send me a HF amplifier. 160 through 6 would be nice with an auto tuner. Smokey here today. You got smoke? Sister Golden here, I don't think she's still in here, said they're finally bringing in the National Guard on the fires. Well, Jewel ain't in here either. Jewel has that. That's when it asked the guy, I said, do you know what's in that fucking jab? Because according to what I'm seeing, the jab packaging don't have the ingredients list. Well, we have doctors coming out says there's shit called graphene oxide. You want to explain that one? Get other people saying it's saline. You want to explain that one? Look at the mind fuck you done to this country and planet Earth. Very few people are dying compared to the amount of people that are going and fucking insane. We watched, I went and stopped in and seen this lady I hadn't seen in a while. Boy, I don't remember her, but she looked like she gained 50 fucking pounds. Her son was telling me all they're trying to do is make up for the loss of business from the last year and this bullshit. I couldn't even imagine. And then you get your bill. You usually order 400 pounds of fish a week to do Friday fish and chip. Not up here, probably not. And all of a sudden, why Afghanistan is impossible to conquer. You can't even ask questions in this goddamn country. You know, you can't even ask goddamn questions. You're shutting everyone the fuck up, and when you shut everyone the fuck up, you get a bunch of slaves. And I don't pretend to be going down as one of your fucking Goyim, motherfucker. And to ever give me the fucking chance, we'll take that fucking country right the fuck out. Don't put me in presidency. That's my first executive order. 50 megaton right over that fucking shithole dump. And then hunt down the rest of the niggas that are in our government. Anyways, I gotta go have a cigarette. I should have something to eat. I wouldn't be so ornery, maybe. Good reason to be. $100 million a day for 20 years. Wow. I'll be back. I can take you guys. I really ain't got much to show you. I can show you my chemtrail skies. Oh. Ain't nothing to see here, right, Professor Motherfucker? Right? Nobody controls the weather. That's conspiracy theory. You got a conspiracy theory. Those are only condensation trails. Don't worry about them. Well, I'll tell you what, this world is going to have a lot of smoke in the Northern Hemisphere. And someday, very shortly, The debate will happen. Well, we're going to have to restrict air travel because you can't keep doing this shit with the smoke in your air travel. Let's go look at some condensation. Yeah, that's nothing to see here. That's a natural cloud, right, folks? That's natural, right? I was told there are no straight lines in nature. Since this is a bioweapon leading to cytokine disaster. What the hell is that? Why are you talking so big here, Bubba? I already give you big credit, bro. Now, you know I only got a 3rd grade education. LOL. Nice, sounded good. Fake feather cloud. And like I said, I was going to give it a gold star day yesterday, but no, 3, 4 o'clock, this shit started rolling in. What do you got to go to Bonneville to see Speed Demon for? Just sit right here. I mean, that's all I had to do was come out. I didn't even come out and see this. I didn't even come out and see this shit. This garbage, just leftover condensation. I didn't even go. You know, when I decided to take you guys out, I didn't even look up. And then, there you go. That's a natural cloud, Charlie Presky. Why aren't you telling your people about this shit? He's a big weatherman up here. Paul Harvey. I miss Paul Harvey. I used to listen to him quite a bit. Big old drippy, 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 drippy. Not much else to see here, folks. It's all broken up condensation trails. We got some over yonder. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out which way it's coming. It almost looks like it's coming from Eddie's territory, but I'm not sure. Well, you know, this shit's going to happen more and more and more. Bill Gates said it was coming. Bill Gates, is he elected official? Is that other Jew, what's his name? Dr. Mengele? Yeah. We got a whole bunch of shit coming our way. How many of you people go through this shit every day? How about you, Bubba? Yeah, here's some more coming. You can see them coming. Yeah. So we can't handle this. I can guarantee. I'm no professor at it, so I'm an idiot with a 3rd grade education. Don't be listening to me about anything. I don't think the Northern Hemisphere is going to be able to have this and smoke. Beautiful natural sounds you have there. Crickets. You guys hear crickets? My ears are ringing too bad. I can't hear crickets. Mike Morales did a time lapse. I thought it was cool. I wish I had a good camera. We set a tripod up. Do a time lapse every 15, 20 minutes. My camera only does 2 seconds or 1 second. I don't have enough time to take that many pictures. What time is it? We got 2 hours in. I think I'm going to make a toast, roll some smokes, and start my day. I think we gave enough to America and the world to sit today. If you didn't get nothing out of it, oh, I'm sorry. But a lot of people did. So don't condemn me, you filthy Jew. New fire, Caldor fire, South Placerville, 6,000 acres. Are you shitting me? Oh, sis, you know, I don't know what to tell you. You know, brought rain to Dubai, and I'm not going to fucking back down on it. There's no reason to back down out of it. Am I hypersensitive? No, I'm not hypersensitive. You brought 120-degree temperature. You brought them 5 inches of rain, and you're letting this shit burn? They're already saying these fires ain't going out till the fall, late fall, and they're going to grow and grow. More and more houses are going to be torn up. More and more houses are going to be torn up. People's lives are going to be torn up. The atmosphere is going to be torn up. They're all natural. You know, they have fires in California every year. They have California fires in California. Nah, this looks man-made. And I couldn't find that one video from Mike Morales he did, I think, on Sunday night. I scrolled through it. I couldn't find it. Smoking up the valley in Tahoe. Yeah, well, hey. A lot of people don't know what that means, sis, you know. You got everything east of Nebraska, just about have no clue what that means. So you did say the National Guard, Newcomb, what's his name? Newcomb is going to get the National Guard out there. Well, maybe Joe Biden give you shits, you know. Them troops should be home by tomorrow. They'll be back here in the United States coming out of Afghanistan. Maybe instead of killing children and puppy dogs, you can maybe focus your effort on putting fires out. All right, here we go. Here we go again. You want to make me a toast? No bread at Walmart. I needed a loaf of bread. We're going into it's all right, Big Bud. It's all right. Boy, you're all over the place there, Big Bud. Supposedly. Yeah. All right. Thank you, sis. I'll be waiting for it. My worst experience, I think, was in the Bitterroot Wilderness. I was taking care of a place called what was the name of the place? MJ. Do you want me to talk about that, MJ? MJ. Are you still here? Delivery incomplete on your email. MJ? No shit, it's going to go down. Well, how the fuck are you going to float these corporations so thirsty for innocent blood? Fucking stomach it. That'd be a target. You know, I listened to one guy say, you know, there was probably nothing in that fucking Twin Towers of Building 7 that I gave a fuck about. Them people were just scheming. We, I'm just waiting for this. So, you know, I mean, the Forest Service has teachers. And, you know, I don't think it'd be hard to get a division. Fucking 4 weeks ago, when you know, a division somewhere. Taliban spokesman says Afghan war is over. So they declaring the war is over. Convinced foreign forces won't repeat failed experience in Afghanistan. So we had the Ruskies going over there, and they got their ass reamed, and just by dumping a whole shitload of money to the opposition there, if there is any opposition, we were able to hang on for 20 years and bloat that stock market right up. I am going to bow my head and pray right now, Bubba News, pray with me. We wake up tomorrow morning, stock market's at 800. C-17 bringing one plane per hour into Kabul for continued evacuations for the next 24 hours. President Breeze estimate 5 to 10 Americans still in Afghanistan. That's a big sweep. Is it 5 or is it 10? 1785 for gold. $23. I tell you. Tell your boss. The kitty cat. We got a real heartbreaking story to cover. If MJ, why don't you just call in if you want to tell your story? $4K announced soon. You know, it's really weird you say that because, yeah, what is it? You know what I mean? What the fuck is it? You know? Yeah, you don't even know. I mean, I could see you say, well, there's between 5,000 and 5,500 Americans. But a fucking double sweep. Hey, whatever. Let's go keep reading on. I'm in RT News right now. U.S. Embassy warned American in Kabul to take shelter. Says airport reportedly under fire at midnight. Hey, go send them a couple $2 billion. Go to the fucking, you know, have that fat fucking Jew, Pompeo, go there with a $1 trillion. Just print up $1 trillion cash and say, hey, would you leave our people alone? We want to evacuate. The whole manifesto, not Saigon. What you say, evacuate Kabul embassy as Blinken defiantly rejects Vietnam pullout comparison. Well, they're the only ones that are not comparison. The two we were told 20 years ago, you go in there, you ain't getting out. You in a heap of trouble. Haitian earthquake. Got a earthquake in Haiti there. Storm expected to hit. So they got a big devastating storm coming in. We do not consent by tracking down on COVID-19 protesters at home. The West has lost credibility in preaching about human rights. Right on. That's from the state of Russia. Don't tell me what you got to put in your fucking body or take out of your body. You are the soul of your body and don't need no motherfucking communist Jew telling you what the fuck to put in your body. Israel Prime Minister's online outrage after saying elderly are in mortal danger if they don't get third COVID-19. Well, we had what? Dawn Morning, or Dearest Dawn, just a couple days ago, said that the highest rate of infected people in Israel is the ones that took the jab. It ain't broke, don't fix it. Goldman Sachs hired ex-M16 chief, highlight dark alliance between business intelligence and the bordering on criminal. So Goldman Sachs ex-M16 is like your CIA over in Britain. So those people going to be gobbled up when all these troops get back. If you're a good policeman and you got love when you pull somebody over, your ass is grass very shortly. We want only the hardened people on our police force. They'll kill a child. Lord Miles of Afghanistan, British student gets stuck in Taliban controlled Kabul, live feed his adventure. Ooh, he's got live feed from Kabul. Wonder if he's on YouTube. Yeah. Probably they didn't give him credit to show what channel it was. I'm not even going to open that up. What else we got here? Modern India at 75. Look back at its history. Yeah, whatever. I got everything made in India now. If it ain't Chinese, it's fucking. That's what these Jews do, you know. They go, well, let's go manufacture this shit in India because the Chinese don't manufacture as good quality as the Indians. Oh no. Oh no. Nobody's talking about all the K9s in Afghanistan we brought over there. Washington accused of valuing animals over civilians after soldier evacuated K9. Poor animals. Poor everybody. Taliban fighter fires warning shot outside of Kabul airport as crowd of Afghans try to enter facility. Yeah. CNN reporter in Kabul mocking for clips saying Taliban fighters seem friendly after shout death to America. Well, maybe they are friendly. They want to run their own country the way they want. Stay the fuck out of their business. German military plane fails to land in Kabul. Merkel calls U.S.-led Afghan mission not as successful as hoped. Donald Trump, what's this about? Banning American conservative from social media are not the Taliban proves. We don't know who the bad guys are anymore. No, I didn't think, I didn't like Trump, but I ain't like no president in a very, very many years. Anyways, banning him from social media, the whole goddamn country, both the people that hate Trump and the people that like Trump should have been bullshit. You should have protested. You should have fucking got rid of your goddamn Twitter and all that other bullshit, which I'm not sure you can even get out of that once you signed in. That's your filthy Jew-controlled Senate when making rules and regulations about the internet. One thing, stipulation, it should be a very easy thing to get rid of your fucking Facebook account. Basically, I think you're going to get thrown out of Facebook or Instagram. You better aircraft be out of Washington, D.C. as American empire implodes on itself. Right on, baby. Winnipeg defacing display a Nazi swastika. Oh, they took the Nazi swastika out of Winnipeg. What the fuck is your problem? It's actually a sun sign. I don't know if any of you guys know that. It's a sun sign. If you go to the history of Hopi, maybe Arapaho, maybe Navajo, they used that for many years. It's a sun sign. America's narrative failure. Afghanistan worse than military one. No one entered. Oh well. What about minority skaters? Transgender competition. Yeah, we ain't got nothing to say. All right, there's your bullshit from what's going on. But I think we haven't even had time to digest what's coming our way. And I think you better be ready for anything. Happy New World Order to you, sweetheart. Big hug, squeeze, and pinch. The fact that the virus assemble naturally is a constructed manner that is going. No cell does that. You know this was all bio. The same with Lyme. Sister Golden here went and took pictures, but I'm not getting them. So I haven't had nothing to eat today. It was sort of fasting. Bah, obey. Oh. I don't know what to tell you. And it just the shit's coming apart at the seams. It'll be a matter of time before these coward Jews stop picking on people. So be aware. Be aware. $100 million a fucking day, according to Jimmy Dore. Well, we money. That ain't nothing. $20 million to end homelessness in America, according to Jimmy Dore. $20 billion fucking dollars. What a check that would have been in the mail. You know, so what they'll do is they'll just keep printing money until this is all said and done, and then I don't know, you'll have shit going on like people foreclosed on, people bankrupt, the same old shit. I wonder by Friday if we're going to start seeing those filthy rich people in the New York Stock Exchange jump out windows. That'd be cool. Start with your McDonald's CEOs and investors. Yeah, jump, baby, jump. 7-Eleven, my version of fish and chips here in Maine. It's all my fault. It's all my fault. I just haven't found the right one. But anyway, a Filet-O-Fish sandwich and a small fry. 7-Eleven. The fish has lost a lot of its size. I've been eating them for years. You got at least 1/4 inch, 3/8 of an inch taken off that Filet-O-Fish. But that's all right. Yeah. Let's do some of that too. Yeah, I think so. Really, I don't know what's going on, folks, but I'm not a whiny bitch. Old Ralphie boy got a lot of snapping and popping going on in his joints. So, let's hope it's a good winter. Go eat. Thank you. I should take attention too. All right. Well, if you got to go, I'm going to just wind down. I'm going to eat and then roll a few cigarettes. And then I got to start my day. They're so fucking sore, man. This is nagging. Oh, yeah. Go to the fucking doctors. Fuck you. Well, it looks like you just got a sore back. Here's some OxyContin to take. Never thought in my wildest dreams that I'd ever be this old and say to myself, fuck doctors, you know, and so many other people saying the same thing. So many fucking people. Oh, by the way, I just watched something last night. Oh, we were supposed to call them. Oh, shit. Anyways, I don't know what they are. Another terrorist group that controls doctors. Now, you are in jeopardy as a doctor. If you speak out and have an alternative voice on this, you are actually fucking lose your fucking license. I don't remember where I seen that. I just got caught up in all this other bullshit this morning. But I did want to call them. And I was going to rat out my doctor, my former doctor, and say, hey, how come my doctor telling me that the jab is bad? You see what I'm getting at? You go and see a doctor, you got a pissed off fucking attitude towards them, which you should, because they're mostly criminal and can't think straight. You take good care. Have a good day. You just lie. You stay awoke and wonderful. Thank you so much. Stay golden, Pony Boy. Who's Pony Boy? Well, every time I see that zombie, every time I see that, all I can think of is Dawn Morning on the 1st or 2nd of April comes in and look at this bullshit. The fucking CDC's laughing about zombie apocalypse. Now, maybe they're going to push more people into vaccination. Maybe. But my question is, these people that took the jab, is it possible they could turn into zombies? I don't know. I got it, sis. I got nothing. Oh, all right. Hold on. I got it. Wow. Holy fucking shit. Wow. All right, let me go grab that and then we'll come back to sis. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what it looked like. Almost that bad when I drove out of the Bitterroot. I'm not lying to you, folks. Me and my dog, man, we were coughing, sneezing, hacking, eyes burning. All right. Let me go back here. What the hell was that? Wait a minute. What the hell was that? Dawn Morning. I mean, Dearest Dawn put a link in there. Hold on a second. Wow. She's already gone, too. All right. I'll get to yours in a minute. All right. Just hold on. We'll cover all this shit. Let's see what's up here. Oh. Yeah. Whoa. It's a lot of smoke. Oh, here we go.
If I were the devil, if I were the devil, if I were the prince of darkness, I'd want to engulf the whole world in darkness, and I'd have a third of its real estate and 4/5 of its population, but I wouldn't be happy until I had seized the ripest apple on the tree. So I'd set about, however necessary, to take over the United States. I'd subvert the churches first. I'd begin with a campaign of whispers. With the wisdom of a serpent, I would whisper to you as I whispered to Eve, do as you please. To the young, I would whisper that the Bible is a myth. I would convince them that man created God instead of the other way around. I would confide that what's bad is good and what's good is square. And the old, I would teach to pray after me, Our Father, which art in Washington. And then I'd get organized. I'd educate authors in how to make lurid literature exciting so that anything else would appear dull and uninteresting. I'd threaten TV with dirtier movies and vice versa. I'd peddle narcotics to whom I could. I'd sell alcohol to ladies and gentlemen of distinction. I'd tranquilize the rest with pills. If I were the devil, I'd soon have families at war with themselves, churches at war with themselves, and nations at war with themselves, until each in its turn was consumed. And with promises of higher ratings, I'd have mesmerizing media fanning the flames. If I were the devil, I would encourage schools to refine young intellects, but neglect to discipline emotions. Just let those run wild. Until before you knew it, you'd have to have drug-sniffing dogs and metal detectors at every schoolhouse door. Within a decade, I'd have prisons overflowing. I'd have judges promoting pornography. Soon I could evict God from the courthouse, then from the schoolhouse, and then from the houses of Congress. And in his own churches, I would substitute psychology for religion and deify science. I would lure priests and pastors into misusing boys and girls and church money. If I were the devil, I'd make the symbol of Easter an egg and the symbol of Christmas
the deer?
a bottle. If I were the devil, I'd take from those who have and give to those who want it until I had killed the incentive of the ambitious. What'll you bet? I couldn't get whole states to promote gambling as the way to get rich. I would caution against extremes in hard work, in patriotism, in moral conduct. I would convince the young that marriage is old-fashioned, that swinging is more fun, that what you see on TV is the way to be. And thus I could undress you in public, and I could lure you into bed with diseases for which there is no cure. In other words, if I were the devil, I'd just keep right on doing what he's doing. Paul Harvey. Good day.
Good day. Smells like a campfire. Good job, Dawn. I'm sorry I missed that. I don't know what happened. He's got 2.5 thumbs down. Let's see. 3,540,478 views. He's got 70,000 thumbs up. He's got 2.5. A lot of that is coming from a man that based their whole life on religion, and I'm not into that shit. I'm using common fucking sense that you putting your time into bullshit that never saved anyone. Well, this planet ain't gonna die. We ain't gonna die. The fucking people of the Dust Bowl thought the fucking thing. What about the Indians that believed in their religion? Oh, that wasn't the right religion. Look what you did to them. They were praying. Matt's back in the room. On there, Matt. If you want to see some of the pictures from, wow, what the hell is that? I've never seen one of them. Oh, he's a buttercup. Tony says he's a buttercup, and I'm a pimp. I'm a pimp daddy. I'm a pimp daddy. All right, let's get back to Sister's pitches. This is pretty compelling, ladies and gentlemen. For miles and miles and miles and miles. Well, that's all right. That happened to the California people. We don't like the California people. That's some badass shit right there. No, use common sense. That's all I'm saying. Use common sense. The fucking common sense is you got an out of control industrial military complex. Pray to whoever you want, but get it stopped. It ain't gonna happen. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get this one. PG&E. Wow! Holy crap! Ought that be here soon? Monarch Caterpillar. You silly. I don't know that shit. Breathe deep. I don't know it. I don't know that. Your morning sky. Jesus Christmas. Wear your mask. Lake Tahoe. Look at this shit. Yeah, that's about where we was. I mean, the cabin was so full of smoke. Ruby couldn't sleep. She was coughing and hacking and sneezing. I said, God damn it, I don't leave my post, but I'm going to leave my post. I'm going to tell them. So we basically got up with that morning with not much sleep, and then we went to the river. I got the river level to call it in on the radio because there was no cell phone coverage for miles. So I had to call Forest Service, give them a river depth. When I came back, I said, I'm going to put the law down. As soon as I keyed them up, she says, Ralph, pack your things right now and get out of there. Make sure you got everything. Turn this off, turn that off, turn this off, da. So then the next day, or 2 days later, I had called the lady that was a rec director. And I said to her, I says, how are things going? Wow, look at the cloud cover you got, too. I mean, anybody see it in the clouds up there? That looks like it's got enough moisture to bring you rain. And the lady says, we just put that wrap. You know that wrap Mike Morales is talking about? That's been around for years. We put the wrap on the cabin and, fire's at. But the way she explained it was it was it had insulation. It had insulation. The one Mike Morales said didn't have insulation. Anyways, what they did there, and then they got these special sprinklers that go onto the top of the roof. And the gravity water system there, never, it'll always keep working. They got 40,000 gallon cistern, I think, and they just turned the sprinklers on. And the cabin survived. Wow, is this really it? Sister Golden here. Holy fucking shit, macaroni and cheese. Are those the fires? That's what's burning in America. It's burning all the way to North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska. I went through Nebraska in a fire on the highway. Embers everywhere. I mean, just looking like Roman candles shit on Route 80. And we got out of it down the line. The first thing I did was go and pull my air cleaner out. Why? Because a hot ember in the air cleaner might get the damn thing burning up. Wow. Yeah, nothing to see here. Oh, that's air quality? Pretty heavy. You don't like my opinion? Stay the fuck out of my goddamn life. Go fucking hang yourself in your closet with a coat hanger. It's my opinion. It's an opinion. Everybody's got an opinion, like an asshole. I ain't causing anybody to go disrupt other people's lives. You are. You're the motherfuckers doing all the destruction, not me. You ignorant, that's your own deal. Not mine. Graphene oxide in a shot and you want to fucking talk about how good it is? Yeah, I think you got out of your fucking mind. So, we got enough shit to worry about. You better get these fires under control before you burn the whole goddamn country down right to Maine, and don't think they can't do it. They shut off the water in the central U.S., raining, weather control, weather modification, bring big winds in, and we're done. It'd take a hell of a lot to dry up Maine, I think. Oh, let's go check that. I'm having another toast if you guys don't mind. Follow UN map for Agenda 21. Yeah. I mean, nobody looked at this. I mean, you think your state officials know anything about it? Go tell them, hey, this is Agenda 21. Ah, you're talking about. Wow. Carson City, Nevada, Stephanie. Holy shit. That's it. Thank you for that. Let's go see if they upgraded this. I don't think he's in here. I'd be really interested to see. Nope. No, I know. I know. We can go look at the rest of the country. But anything in red here has got the potential to burn like a fucking matchstick. You know what I mean? Anything in tan even. All the way to Wisconsin now. Let's go see Maine. Look at this. Wow. I mean, we had big rains come through here. I thought they were. The 10th. Why? They're not updating it no more? Valid through August 10th. What the hell are they doing? It's the 7th. It's every 2 days. Well, I don't remember much change here. That's about what's going on in Maine. You can go look at the rest of the country. Crispy, dry. All right. All right. Let's go do this. Let's go do this. Look at the rest of the country. Look at this. Look at that. Wow. Oh, they're starting to getting some stuff down here. Dearest Dawn. Look at that. That's expanded. I'm there, sis. Thank you for that. Wow. Wow. Are you kidding me? Are those rice fields? Imagine living like that. I'm going to tell you folks something. When you hear me bitch over and over and over and over about my filthy fucking miserable goddamn winter, this is exactly what it looks like around 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. And then every day, just like, haha, fuck you. Through chemtrail coverage we got going on up here, there goes the sun, and I get like 15 minutes of sun before it sets. That's exactly what happens here. That'd be my western sky. I don't know. You got to redo it. What do you call it? Not rice. They're pretty fucking crispy. We was down the Ruby Mountains one time. Was probably the worst I've ever seen. And it was so fucking bad there. Fuck, man. I want a cigarette. I crawl in the back of the Toyota. Light my cigarette. Hold it over a can of Dinty Moore. Full of water. Not full of water, but water. I made sure when I got the fuck out of that truck, I didn't have nothing burning. About to enter in, yeah. Yeah. We knew that was coming. Remember the movie Escape from New York City? Yeah. They're going to play this shit right to the hilt. I like you all to bow your heads and pray or do whatever you do with your God and shit. Hope Buddy and I don't have to deal with that bullshit up here. Oh. But I did get really nervous on the first go around. Yeah, I don't think I go to New York again. I used to bring shellfish down there. It was interesting. Yeah, I would say it was interesting. Well, I'll tell you one thing about there. I mean, if you really want to eat some good Italian food, New Jersey, New York, and Rhode Island at the time, Boston. A lot of Italian people settled there. Yep. It'll be countrywide soon. I said that, Eddie. I said that. I already said that. Remember I said that? I says it's time we contact the mafia and have them stop fuck printing up phony money. Let's get them printing up phony passports. Got to get them mafiosi involved if you want freedom. It's a bullshit. This smoke and this this chemtrailing, we'll see. I mean, I'm not looking forward, Ed. I think I can go pretty comfortably down to 30 below zero, 32. I think much after that, old Ralphie and Buddy going to be having a struggle here. $500 day ago, tracking every move. Donald Trump, tracking. What do you call that? Shit, tracking. Executive order, too. He didn't even let Congress vote for it. Couldn't wind blowing from the south and north, but bringing smoke from Caldor fire near Placerville. Contact tracing by Donald Trump. Ladies and gentlemen, what the fuck did this man just do, Eddie? Yeah. Yeah. Contact tracing, huh, Donald? What did you do this for? Did you have another motive to do it other than what the motherfucking Jews are going to do to us? You will serve the Goyim. It says right in their book. We are not born to that bullshit, and you will serve it. So Paul Harvey talking that shit, you know what? He don't understand, I don't think, and all the other religious bullshit out there. The Muslims want to kill us. The Jews want to kill you or enslave you. It's in their book. Stuffed shirt with a fucking Chinese-made tie from Trump. Trump ties, Chinese. I doubt very much they were made here in America. It's a man standing in front of you with a... You think so? How long? Do you think this was the deal to turn her into Harris? Camel toe? You think this is going to be the deal? Joe Biden, you fucked up, man, and getting out of Afghanistan. We got to let you go now. Sayonara. And it didn't matter who got in. If Trump got back in, we'd be going through the same thing, but a different day. Should be a gas. Yeah. Gonna be fun. I'll see your papers, please. Corporations, I think, are going to be the first ones. Though I don't think it's going to come as hard as the corporations. They want New World Order, and they're going to get it. Use a good laugh. Yeah, I'm not quite sure where to go look for a good laugh right now. September 11th. Yep. Because remember, they were going to get out of here on September 11th. The Taliban said, yeah, bullshit. You're not going to keep this bullshit up. We didn't do nothing. So they dumped off the big celebration. Be really nice to see if they shut down the airline for 7 days. Yeah, we reached a milestone. 20 years. 20 fucking years. And let's shut down the airline to honor all them dead people. You know, that'd be cool. Maybe Taliban start shooting down private planes. Heard Joe is going to lead Toyota JV team. What is JV? Toyota JV. I don't know what that means. I remember back in the day, you know, when the Mujahideen were fighting the Russians, and they'd use Toyotas. They'd have, like, you know, 4-wheel drive, just a Toyota old pickup with 35 people stacked in the back, climbing up these mountain roads you couldn't even get to, empty. Obama said the Taliban was JV team. No, what is JV? I don't know what you mean by JV. No, it seems like Jimmy Dore said it last night. He says because they didn't want to fight the Taliban. The Taliban was never their enemy. The Taliban catch you growing opium, they kill you. Way I understand this whole thing. They catch you growing opium, they kill you. Well, we had to put a stop to that shit so we could get 20 years of good heroin supply. Oh, I don't know what that is, Eddie, but thank you. I think that has something to do with sports or something. Anyway. Toyota team. Well, you mean the sports team is sponsored by Toyota? All dead. So, let's bring our troops home and have a big welcome home celebration. Yeah, you guys did good. Yeah. And they did. But I don't think I'd be over there doing that shit. Maybe at that age I would have. I don't know. I'm just glad we didn't go to Iran. That's all I got to say about this whole goddamn deal. I am thankful. Well, because I'm scared to fight and take bullets. Wouldn't be the first time old Ralphie boy been shot at. That's for sure. Anyways. Uh-oh. Dog fur in the tobacco. Uh-oh. All right. Oh. Was it in war? Fuck no, it wasn't in war. It was in the city. Anyways, my point being is I'm just glad I didn't have to go do that shit. You know, Papa and many people and his... most of these, you know, it's always funny. You could talk to a World War II veteran, and they'll tell you war stories all day. You talk to a Vietnam veteran, they'll tell you war stories. But that goddamn Korean bullshit, nobody talk about that shit. Big parade for our boys and gals, yes. Or smack out from poppy juice. Well, I don't know. It could be a happy coincidence, but, you know, Bush ran this whole mess for his daddy. And Americans, especially the ones that went to school, government-controlled school, had that DARE program. And they ended up being the worst fucking abusers of drugs. Back in the day, you know, they smoked pot when I was in school, which is not a drug. The Jews want to call it a drug so they can have control. But anyway, you have too many heroin users, too many pill poppers. Now the fucking kids growing up in that time, they're doing on Ritalin. Look at all the Ritalin. Remember the Ritalin bullshit? Yeah, what's going on here? After guys, he will never want to see sand again. Sand, we're not a big fan of sand. I'll tell you right now. St. Anthony's sand dunes. What's that place? Matt Off-Road Recovery. Sand Hollow. Have no interest in that shit. Don't like sand either. Don't like too much sand. We like the Rocky Desert. Yeah. Desert's on all sand, dummy. But sand and mud, you know, are two things you got to watch out for when you're out there. If you're backcountry. Pulled out of his executive job at AT&T to Afghanistan. Really? Yeah, no more draft bullshit, you know? Let's end draft in this country. Why? Because I think if you got somebody that really wants to hurt America, I think people will line up anyways. You know what I mean? The draft bullshit is bullshit. You don't do that shit. If you're born in this country, you're part of the militia at age 16, I believe. But we don't do much respect for militia, do we? Not with Joe Biden's around and the Clintons. Yeah, they don't like them militias. Are they whack jobs? Well, you know, whack jobs everywhere, but I will tell you, if you did have a good militia operating in this country, my dad is his 90s would go back to the army. I wouldn't want to have been in the army for the last 40 years. It changed dramatically. Once them Vietnam veterans were gone, that was it. Now you're dealing with people that never had the experience, understanding the foolishness. And they told me foolishness. I'm not degrading nobody. You know, they're telling me they have no business being there. Huh? Just like this guy, right? You know what this guy did? He was new, but he was an E4. We was sitting in a personnel carrier, and I had the Sunday paper somebody had picked up, and something about Korea in there. This guy spent 2 years on the DMZ. He says it's unwinnable. I think the guy's like an asshole, right? Until I listened to him tell you. He says there's no winning this. If North Korea jumps that border, that DMZ, we got nuclear rounds in the ground that will be detonated to wipe them out, but you're going to wipe your own people out. There's a second row of nuclear weapons. Now think, you just popped all these new nuclear weapons on the DMZ. You got to be living in chemical suit. You'll be changing your air filters and your mask. You're probably not going to eat. You're going to shit in your pants. There ain't no way to shit and piss in them things. So they throw 3 million, come across some DMZ, pop your nukes, kill most of them, but there's still a few, softening up the second line. The second line, they get another 3 million people run that border. They'll walk right through that shit. They'll walk right through that chemical, the nuclear fallout and all that shit. They don't give a fuck. They get to your second line, you detonate another one, and that's it. It's a free ride home. Average age of a World War II soldier, 27. Vietnam, 19. Yep. The draft should have been 21 years old and older. I don't know what made these fucking ignorant people vote on taking children at 18 years old. At least let them drink a beer, right? Smoke a joint legally. My opinion. I think consciously, I think, I don't know, say Cuba started killing people in Florida or shit. You need to go to war with them. I think the consciousness of people willing to go defend this country and go give payback, whoop ass back to Cuba, it would happen naturally. You don't need a draft. The problem with the draft is you're dealing with an industrial military complex who can manipulate it like it's done here. Remember, they were talking about a draft, starting the draft for Afghanistan. Don't forget that. There was all kinds of talk about draft. All right, I'm feeling a draft here. I got to go. Sister, thank you for the pictures. How can there be people living? Very easily, because they used, I forgot what it was called. It's an enrichment. And I can't remember what it was. But what they used had a half-life of like days. It's just like the one when they set off in the Twin Towers, and I'm a believer they did. I think the engineers said that's what they use, a 0.2 kilogram nuke, 70 meters down. It's supposed to be a well there. And if the building ever had to be tore down, they put this nuke down there. They shoot it off. It's tritium. It's got a half-life of about minutes. And they open up a huge cavern. So when they pull the building falls in its own footprint. So it was a different type of explosive, if that makes sense. So not all nuclear bombs have a very, very long life. All right, you guys all take care. Thank you for coming. I'm excited. We might pack this up and mail it to Mike Morales. I think he'll get a kick out of that and probably do a better job than we did. Although I'm happy with what I did. I've been excited about this. Down inside, I got to be excited about something in life, right? We're excited. We're going to go to the pot store and see if they got a fucking pipe clamps. Oh, pipe clamps, exhaust pipe clamp. Let's see if they got any on the shelf. Holy smoly, macaroni and cheese. Anyways, everybody have a good day. Thanks for coming. Be good to one another. Try your best. Thank you for everything you contributed today, especially you, sis. And we'll see you mañana. Be good to one another. Stick together. Divided, we will fall. Ciao. Hasta la vista. Sayonara.